Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for people that have subscribed so far, those who have been sharing my videos and everything. I'm so happy that you guys are constantly behind me, always joining me for my videos. It's like literally the best thing, the best feeling ever. So without further ado, and this is my channel. So I've been away for quite a long time. I haven't uploaded any new content for the past 2 months, if I'm not mistaken, and there's also a reason behind that, but today's video is not based on that. We will get into that at a later stage and not right now. So as you guys can hear, I'm literally not feeling very well. And as you can see by the title of the video, this is me post COVID vaccine. So about 2 weeks ago, or a week ago or so, I got vaccinated. So I'm not in the 35 age gap, but because my dad's in the defense force, the dependents were being vaccinated. So obviously saw the opportunity, I got vaccinated. And because I had COVID before, I had COVID last year in December. So obviously I was very keen to get vaccinated, regardless of everything negative that was being said about the vaccination. And my mom is a nurse. She had gotten vaccinated early when the vaccination first came in. So I mean, I was like, I've got a healthcare worker at home. She's gotten vaccinated. Nothing has happened to her. So I'm not going to listen to anything negative being speculated about the vaccine. So, and obviously I understood the implications of the vaccination. So for me, getting vaccinated was like, okay, great, lovely. So as I said, last week or 2 weeks ago, I got vaccinated. Obviously, they set the expectation that after the vaccination, about 24 to 48 hours, you will feel as though you've got COVID symptoms. It's just the vaccine building the firewall, obviously, in your body to be able to fight COVID should you get COVID again in future, or should you be infected the first time around with COVID, your body will be able to fight it. So obviously they told me take a Panado. That's all you need to take once you've just gotten the shot. By the way, I got the Johnson & Johnson shot. So you are there for like 15 minutes after the shot. They tell you just to settle down 15 minutes just to see if your body won't react within that 15 minutes, because some people, due to shock, they faint. Due to some other health problems, they faint. And you know, so a lot of things can happen within that 15 minutes. So when I got back home, I took the Panados as instructed. And at that time, I was not feeling anything. I had something to eat, took the Panado, went to bed. I woke up later on and I was like, no, why am I feeling as though I've got COVID again? Because when I had COVID, the symptoms, mine were like, I don't know if everybody else had the same experiences, but they are quite painful. COVID is a very painful thing. My back was hurting as though someone has ice pressed on it, and I was just getting those pains like all over again. So I was worried, like, why am I feeling this way? So I spoke to my mom. She's like, no, the first 24 to 48 hours still the same. You feel like as though you've got COVID symptoms, but it's just the vaccine working. So I was like, okay. And yeah, 48 hours later, my joints are still sore. I couldn't walk, but obviously I was trying because I was like, okay, I can't be at home the whole day. So yeah, so last weekend, obviously once you get vaccinated, you need to give it a 10-day time frame for the vaccine to settle into your body, because should you get infected within that 10 days, that vaccine doesn't work. So obviously I was being as cautious as everyone is, wearing a mask in public and everything, but being a teenager and everything, not a teenager per se, but like a young adult, we go out with our friends, we have fun. And I mean, I went out last weekend, and okay, now I forgot to mention that 2 months before I got vaccinated for COVID, I had taken a flu shot, right? So you're not allowed to take a flu shot in a 2 week time frame before you get the COVID one. So for me it was fine because I had gotten my flu shot way back, I think in May, early June. So that was fine. Now, so last weekend I went out. My friends had a great time. That was Saturday. Saturday and Sunday. I was back home by Sunday night, obviously at res. Feeling fine, just hungover as expected. And then I think Monday I was here. No, I wasn't doing anything on Monday. Tuesday I had a test, so obviously everything was, just kind of busy. And then Wednesday I started to feel sick. I was like, what? Like, why am I feeling this sick? Like I started getting flu symptoms. Well, it wasn't per se flu symptoms. It felt as though I was worried that I might have contracted COVID. Because I'm not sure if I'm over the 10-day time frame. I wasn't really counting. It felt as though I had COVID symptoms. And then I thought back to myself that well, they said even if you've been vaccinated, if you do contract COVID, you will just feel as though you've got a really bad flu. Now, I feel as though I've got a really bad flu. My chest is not having it. People have had different experiences with the vaccine. Mine has just been awful. Like, literally, I feel like it's been awful. So as I said, my flu started on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, I didn't have any meds. Then on Thursday, I went to go and get meds. And because when I woke up on Thursday, I couldn't do anything. I didn't want to eat. My chest was literally locked, like I couldn't breathe. And I had my tonsillectomy like 12 years ago, but I found that my operation had bits of lumps looking like pimples or something. So I was like I found it weird that something is actually happening to my tonsillectomy. Like, why am I getting this weird feeling in my throat? So the problem was here. I couldn't swallow, and also this part of my chest was like burning. It was on fire. Couldn't breathe. So Thursday I went out to get meds. I got a Benylin, I got ACC, I got an Allergex, and I've also got asthma pump because I also struggle with asthma. So that has just tried to help me with the situation. And yesterday was Friday. I was like, okay, I'm feeling a bit better. Things are working out. I'm trying to get up because I was still experiencing the fatigue. When you've got COVID, you've got a fatigue issue. Your body literally doesn't want to be wearing anything. Your skin feels weird. The chest problems. I had the cramps. So when I had COVID last year, I had problem with cramps in my stomach and on my left hand side. I had like issue with like cramps that were really painful, and that's what I was experiencing right now. From Wednesday I was experiencing those pains. So yesterday when I felt like I was getting better, I was like, okay, things are looking up, I'm getting better. It was definitely a flu. And my boyfriend has not been feeling sick, he's just been fine. So I was like, okay, I don't know. Now when yesterday I was like, okay, yeah, I'm good, I'm feeling good. And I also had a Medlemon yesterday. This morning, guys, I woke up feeling worse, like the worst ever. It felt like everything had just started from over. When I woke up this morning, my head was so heavy and it was so painful. When you've gone drinking out the previous night, when you've gone out drinking and you've had tequila and you've had gin and you've had this whole mixture of alcohol, and you wake up the next morning and your head feels like it's going to fall off. That's what was happening to me this morning. I couldn't understand why I had this headache. I felt so dehydrated, whereas I've been drinking up to probably 5 liters of water a day because I feel really dehydrated throughout the day. And I've been drinking water. I probably go to the bathroom about 5 times in the night because I'm drinking so much water. So When I woke up, I was feeling worse. My chest was tight. I was coughing excessively. I coughed to a point where I feel like my chest has just closed up. So it's been like literally a roller coaster ride. Like, I don't know, like I really, at this point in time, more especially because my mom had informed me last week that a few of the nurses she works with have passed away due to COVID, regardless of being vaccinated, right? So obviously we understand that other underlying health issues are not going to be overlooked because you had a COVID vaccination, right? So if you had a heart problem, it's not going to disappear because you got vaccinated. But you can't tell me that someone has been vaccinated and then again tell me that the cause of death was COVID. You know, it just, there's a lot of things that are not making sense for some reason. But yeah, it's just really, it's just been really a roller coaster ride, and I've been like listening to other people speaking about their experiences with the vaccination. One of my friends had called me during the weekend on Saturday, finding out how I was feeling after the vaccination while I was out, right? And she was asking what I've been taking, like to the pains and everything, for the pains and everything, because her dad has been feeling sick after the vaccination. Now, I think he had gone for his first shot. I'm not sure what they call that that vaccination. It's the one that you get 2 shots. I think he had gone for the first one, then felt sick afterwards. And I was just basically telling her that I've been taking Panados and I felt fine after like 48, 72 hours. And she called me, she texted me, I think on Monday, if not Tuesday, that her father had passed away. And I was so heartbroken because I was like I don't know what to say. You know, a lot of things are happening. People's parents are getting vaccinated and they're actually passing away. So I really I don't have any review with regards to this vaccination because of how sick I'm feeling right now. I mean, the chills that I have. People said that no, it's normal, 24, 48 hours afterwards you'll be fine. I understand that, and I appreciate those people's advices, but the thing is, last year when COVID first came in, I got a flu shot and I never had a flu. I never had a flu up until the time in December I was diagnosed with COVID. So I feel like I'm at a point where I'm not sure if I've got COVID or if I just have a flu. You know, because obviously they said if you have COVID after you're vaccinated, you will have a really bad flu. So there's a lot of things that I'm trying to process. And the message that I just want to put across is, if you are going to be vaccinated, if your parents are going to be vaccinated, you know, you need to just be mindful of everything that might transpire after vaccination. Our bodies react differently. Unfortunately, my immune system is very weak, which is why I constantly get flu shots before winter starts, because I know I have a very weak immune system. So for us with those kind of issues, with asthma, with heart problems, you name it, like all those underlying health issues. So it's really quite devastating. We can't really say whether or not we are safe after vaccination. Will we feel fine after vaccination? People are honestly dying, and at this point in time, the way that I'm feeling, I don't know what the outcome might be. I mean, I've been sick since Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's Saturday today, it's day 4. And instead of feeling better, I am getting worse. So yeah, I mean, it's been, I don't know. But if you are thinking of getting vaccinated, or if you are vaccinated, kudos to you if you're feeling great. But if you are thinking of getting vaccinated, I mean, I wouldn't stop you. We all want to get vaccinated because there's this messages that we're getting apparently that we have vaccination numbers now. We're like tags. But yeah, man, if you are getting vaccinated, I mean, just be on the lookout for many of these things to start happening to your body. The changes you're going to experience, the pain you're going to go through at some point in time if you don't you know, I mean, kudos to you. It's a great thing. But for some people who've been vaccinated and are experiencing the same things, please do share your experiences with other people so that people can be mindful of what's happening, and they can, if you felt that way or you felt the same way that I'm feeling now, it's so painful. And yeah, I mean, if there's certain medication that made you feel better, please do share with other people. I'll also leave the medication I'm currently taking now in the description box. But yeah, I mean, again, thank you guys so much for subscribing, and I will definitely be back with some more videos, great videos. I have a few things in store for my channel, but obviously, as I said, I didn't want to discuss that in this particular segment. It's something for another day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much.